everyone, this is Jess and welcome back to Nose in a Book. This is the third video I've shot in the same shirt, so if you see me in this red shirt, that's why. Anyways, so today I'm going to be filming my October TBR. It's going to be really short because I'm going to just name a few books that I want to get to this month, but I plan on trying to get to as many as I can of maybe some spookier books once I finish these ones that I'm going to show you. So during the first week of every month, I have my year-a-thon theme, and this month's theme is mental health. I have like no books that have to do with mental health, fiction or otherwise, so I did some research on Goodreads and I was really excited to find 2 books on their mental health list. And one of those books I do not have with me, well, it's 3 books technically, but it's the Mara Dyer trilogy. Katie from Katie's Book Date is hosting a readathon for the Mara Dyer trilogy, and so I have them all put on hold at the library, and that trilogy readathon is supposed to be starting tomorrow, but the first book has not arrived yet. The second 2 books are there, but not the first one. So I will be getting that one in and trying to read it during the first week of October. And it's supposed to be kind of spooky, so it's a good time to be reading it. Also, there will be a lot of video challenges. I think there's 3 video challenges for that as well, and I will link all of the information down below so you can check it out and check out Katie's channel, and just, if you want to, join us for the Mara Dyer read-along. I have not read any of the Mara Dyer books, so I'm super excited to check those out. They don't seem like something I would normally pick up, but it's going to be a lot of fun to read it with everyone and see how I like it. The other one that I was excited to see on the list of mental health books was Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. I know this one is kind of more obscurely mental health because I think it's her father that has some mental disabilities or something like that, but I am super excited to read it. I've been wanting to read this for a really long time, and I just bought my own copy this last month. It was in my September book haul, so if you haven't watched that, go check it out. So this follows Kath, who is a fan of a series in this fictional world that is akin to the Harry Potter series, and it is called Simon Snow, I believe, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, so she writes a lot of fan fiction for this series, and when her and her twin sister go off to college, her twin sister decides that she doesn't want anything to do with it anymore and kind of wants to separate herself from Kath, so it seems like there's a little codependency there as well. But so Kath is still kind of stuck in this virtual world. I think there's some romance. I really feel like I'm going to relate to Kath a lot because that was like my entire youth. I'm so excited to read about a character that I feel like I will really relate to. Next on my list to read, I'm actually going to be doing a read-along on October 10th with Allie from Allie Sugar, and that is the first book in the Song of the Lioness series called Alana, The First Adventure. And I was originally inspired to pick this book series up by Katrina from The Little Book Owl, and so I cannot wait to finally actually get into this series. She reread the series earlier this year, and so she had a lot to say on this one. Basically, this follows our main character Alana, and she has disguised herself as a boy so that she can train to be a knight, while her twin brother goes to train to be, I think he's going to be an apprentice to a sorcerer or something like that. So I'm very excited to read this, and I love the trope of girl dresses as a boy. I love that trope so much, so I cannot wait to read this with Allie. So thank you, Allie, for doing this read along with me. I can't wait to do it, and I will probably do a full review of Alana, The First Adventure for you once I finish. So the next book that I'm planning on reading during the month of October is going to be a wonderful read, and that is Northanger Abbey. This will be a reread for me. This is Jane Austen's parody of a Gothic novel, so it's perfect to read during October. And this is the Ostentatious Book Club pick of the month of October. So I cannot wait to read it. I will do a full review of this for you after I finish it. I've read this book before. I've done a whole book report on this book before, so I'm ready to reread it again. As a side note, I will probably reread it on audiobook if I can find a good one, but if not, I'll just read the physical copy that I own. Next, this is a carryover from September, and that is marked by PC and Kristen Cast. This is a vampire series. Other than that, I know nothing about it, but I do want to try to finish as many of these books during the month of October as I can because it was my pick from my TBR bag for the month of October or September. So I want to try to carry that over into October and try to finish as many of these as I can. They're vampire books, they're spooky, right? That's going to be a lot of fun to read, so I can't wait to start. The next book I have to show you that I'm planning on reading in the month of October, but I might not get to it until November, is This Savage Song by Victoria Schwab. This one is the first in a series, and I got this in one of my Owl Crate boxes, I think a month ago or 2 months ago, and I'm so excited to read it. It is the Sassy Book Club pick of the month of October, November. So basically, the shortest synopsis I can give this book that I know of so far is that it follows a girl who wants to be a monster and a monster who wants to be human. So we shall see what it actually is all about, and I will probably do a full review of this when I finish it. And the final 2 books that I want to finish during the month of October is Truth Witch by Susan Dennard and Steps in Time by Fred Astaire. Hopefully by the time this video goes up I will have already finished these, but if not, I will continue reading them during the month of October. So I'm super excited to finish these, especially Truth Witch. It is so good. Truth Witch follows 2 witches. Well, they have witchery, but one is a truth witch, one is a thread witch. A truth witch has the ability to detect lie from truth, and a thread witch has the ability to see the ties that thread people together in the world. So she cannot see her own, however. So this one, right now, I'm finding to be a little bit more political than I was expecting, but I'm loving the magic system, and I cannot wait to finish it. So, and that is my entire TBR for the month of October. I'm going to try to get to all of these books, if not more of them, this month. I got in a little bit of a reading slump in the month of September, so hopefully that does not carry over during this next month. I want to get as many of these done so that I can continue on reading my library books that I have to finish before they are all due back. So next month, like November, is NaNoWriMo, so I'm like, I'm not gonna finish anything. Anyways, that is it. That is all I have. Thank you all, as always, so much for watching. You guys are amazing. If you have read any of these books, please let me know in the comments down below, along with what you're planning on reading for the month of October. If you would like to join up with the Sassy Book Club or the Ostentatious Book Club or the Yearathon, I will leave all of the information for that in the description bar down below. Thank you so much again for watching, and I will see you next time with another video. Bye!